Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW, this is me, MGTOW in the Wind. And today I would like to talk to you about shoe pissing. This video, the title is because this video is going to be urinating in shoes, or urinating on shoes. Now, a lot of you people, y'all like to claim that I'm not, a lot of people, the newer people in the manosphere, let me repeat that, the newer people in the manosphere like to do not incorporate me within the manosphere. A lot of y'all people don't understand, have not seen any of my earlier videos, let alone the advancements, the improvements that I've made to my person, to not only myself as a human being, but within my life. I started making videos. I started watching MGTOW content overseas years ago, long before a lot of people were in the manosphere, you know. So I figure I'm gonna piss on some of your shoes. You know, when you consider me not of the manosphere because of because of how I talk and how I say things, and how I tried to bridge the gap between generations of people and way of thinking, that's pretty much that you're pretty much pissing on shoes here. Yes, yeah, I understand. I don't got a high subscriber count. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to having 1,000 yes men, 1,000 and plus yes men. I want people that will check me. I'm around people that will check me. When I say that the only way a woman is going to come into my life or get her way into my life is she's going to take me, she's going to take me, I do absolutely really mean it. And I really do mean it. I absolutely, positively mean it. You're going to take me. You're going to either hover over me, and then it's basically what it is. Stop pissing on shoes that you don't know who they are. I've been in the manosphere a bit I like to say, I wouldn't say for a long time, for a good deal of time, for a good amount of time, you know? And to say that I am not I'm not of the manosphere, and you just literally just still got the Similac behind your ears, the baby formula, the milk behind your ears, and you're literally soppy behind the ears. That I could pretty much take the moisture behind your milk behind your ears and turn it into cereal. I'm gonna need you to stop pissing on shoes. I'm gonna need you to stop pissing, like shoe pissing, you know, because unlike you, I've been pissing on shoes for a good bit. You know? Like you can consider me not of the manosphere, that's great. I'm not looking for, I don't expect shout outs. If you look at a lot of these older channels, if you remember my MTM before when he was Mike the MGTOW Man, you know that I've been here for a while, or at least long enough to know better. I started making videos delivering pizzas before I ever got my CDL. I was delivering pizzas, making MGTOW content, making red pill content. Heck, I've even made a little bit of black pill content. I've been in SYSBM. I've been all over. I've been talking all over the manosphere. I've been on BGS Ipmore's channel at least once. And I've been on Mr. Elite's channel. once. Mr. Farmer's channel. They won't let me on anymore, but it's okay. I've been on Seafood Black Irish channel. I remember when Seafood Black Irish was Seafood Black Irish. Was New Era Monk. Was Elder MGTOW Monk. I don't know if y'all remember Mr. Holiday. Not Doc Holiday, Mr. Holiday. When he made content, but he since has scrubbed his channel. I've been all over the manosphere. I've been on a lot of live streams. I've been in the comment section of a lot of live streams. So when you don't consider me a part of the manosphere, yeah, okay. I for the most part have pretty much been just as much of a staple as everybody else. Yeah, sure, I don't do live streams. Yeah, sure, I don't do as many videos as everybody else. I don't do as many live streams because there's really, to be honest with you, I really don't need the gray hairs. I got enough already. I don't need the bags under my eyes. I've got enough already. I don't need to be burning a candle at both ends of my body. But I'm moderating myself. I'm taking my time. I mean, I may not be uploading as many videos, but I am watching. I'm not an emotional wreck. I prefer not to be an emotional wreck. I prefer to keep things relatively low and mellow. And let me break this to you. I fly under the radar a lot. A lot of things that I do, for some strange reasons, when everybody else does them, they get yeeted. For some strange reason. I have rolling videos. I mean, that stem back from when I first began. Now, here's the dysfunction I see. We got a whole bunch of new people that don't even know. A lot of people don't even know who's been in the manosphere for long. So all you have to do is scroll up, is scroll down to the beginning. You know? All you have to do is scroll down to the beginning. That's all you have to do. Yes, many of my videos I have scrubbed. But I've been in the manosphere for a long time. So and on top of that, let me break this to you. Certain live streams are like herding wet, angry cats. That's pretty much what a live stream is. Herding wet, angry cats. You know? I don't get on a lot of live streams because it's the same thing over and over again. And it's like I try to bridge the gap between generational. We get to the point where it's an understanding, and I try to use proven documentaries to where older technology works just as well as the newer technologies. But yeah, what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? But the other thing I want to talk about is when two generations don't work together. It just turns into a whole crap's nest. The things that have been going on in general is just a whole mess. And there's no salvaging it. The reality is the manosphere is picking itself apart. Just as much as the left is. Just as much as the right is. Just as much as everybody, we are picking ourselves apart. We're literally ripping ourselves apart. We are so busy trying to preemptive strike everybody that we've forgotten what MGTOW is about. Let me break this to you. I've said it once before and I'm going to say it again. MGTOW is not always permanent. It's not always permanent. I've said it again. I'm going to say it one more time. MGTOW is not always permanent. The reason that MGTOW and Red Pill, which is mostly MGTOW, is having problems is because we've got emotional wrecks. We've got way too many emotional wrecks within the manosphere. Way too many. Way too many. And it seems that every new person, it gets worse. And I'm going to break this to you. No, for some of y'all, for some of you, it's no wonder why your significant other kind of walked out. I kind of see some of y'all as just as a Jeff Bezos type person. See, Jeff Bezos' wife walked out on him for a reason. It's not like I said. Jeff Bezos doesn't care about anybody but his own pockets. Little known fact there. It's like Jeff Bezos' wife donated to a lot of colleges and to some colleges. Jeff Bezos' wife walked out of them on him. Maybe because he didn't have a heart. I'm sure if I was her, I mean, to be honest with you, it's what it is. And when I see some of y'all in the manosphere, how much of an emotional wreck some of you are over something so trivial, you know, it makes me begin to wonder, It makes me begin to wonder. It does. It really does. It makes me question. It's like, how? How, Sway? How? How in the world do you have the nerve to say that I am not of the manosphere, or for some strange reason I never was a part of the manosphere? When one, you just got in the manosphere, and two, you're an emotional freaking wreck. You have more issues than Sports Illustrated. you know, you have more issues than National Geographics. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't think National Geographics wants to touch the manosphere as a whole. The thing is, like, they always pick the low-hanging fruit. And a lot of you are low-hanging fruit in the first place. So when you go and start making decisions on who's manosphere, let me break this to you. It's not your decision just as much as it's not my decision. I don't want to sit here and tell people who's manosphere, who's not manosphere. I am not a cop. I'm not a judge. I'm not a jury. I'm not an executioner of myself or anybody else. So I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna need you, men and women. It's not just men. It's women too. They like to. Like I said, a lot of them like to piss on shoes. You know, we dealt with somebody that was pissing on shoes. We didn't deal. We're still dealing with somebody that's pissing on shoes. But it's like it's crazy. You know, it's absolutely bonkers that so many people. But so I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Now that you've ran out of piss to use to drop on somebody's shoe, I'm gonna need you to put your junk, whatever it is, whatever you identify as it is, or whatever it is, back in your freaking trousers or your dress or under in your drawers, either way. And I'm gonna need you to find, and I'm gonna need you to leave my shoes alone and piss on somebody else's. You know, because clearly, what you're doing isn't working, and you're literally just basically turning yourself into a little meme that can be used at a later date by the mainstream media. But what do I know? I'm just a truck driver, a MGTOW channel, and a guardsman. I obviously don't know nothing. This is MGTOW on the Wind, also known as Winder Windy. I'm gonna need you to, and before I sign off, I'm gonna need y'all to do one favor. Stop pissing on people's shoes. It's not a freaking contest. You don't need to see who can piss the farthest. It's like I'm gonna need you to keep your junk in your pants and leave the shoes alone. These are alligators. Stop pissing on the alligator shoes. Signing off.